Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Race of Champion 5s, brought to you by someone a little bit different than normal, Oceanic Sim Racing, broadcasted by yours truly, V8s Online, and we're proudly supporting the McGrath Foundation. I'm your host, Daniel Bryant. With me tonight, Clayton. How you going, Brooksy?
Good, Daniel. Good, mate. Excited to be here tonight for the Race of Champions. Should be a good race, the little MX5 around Spa.
Definitely should be a very, very fun race. Spa always makes interesting racing. MX5's even funner. Chuck Race of Champions into the little mix here, and we've got ourselves absolute mayhem. Now, if I'm right, aren't you?
Yeah, we've got Fog brought in for tonight's race too, a new addition to iRacing. We're going to have Fog just add a little bit, another element to the racing for the guys. They won't be used to that tonight.
Yes. I've been playing with this Fog on iRacing on the new build. It's a lot of fun, but even just that, about 25%, it starts getting really, really hard to race.
Yeah, we tested a little bit earlier today with it, and it's not too bad to race in. It's enough for the cars to get their headlights on though, so that's what you want.
They definitely look good. Better headlights, a bit of brake glow. Should be exciting times ahead. You've also got some prizes up for this one, I hear. We've got Demidov Innovations is handing out some prizes for Race of Champions 5, $50 for first, going down to $10 for fifth. And we also have a prize for an admin of a V1 Rapier mouse.
Yeah. Very good prize for the guys to race for over the next 2 nights.
Yeah, so it's not just about winning. I'm sure the admin's going to be looking for the cleanest and the fairest driver out there, even if you do end up in 20th or so. So it's all about keeping clean. I've heard rumours that the admins for this one are going to be a little bit tougher. There's going to be not much room for mucking around, so it's going to be good to see.
Yeah, we've got Mike Korolev admin for this race. He's an old dog, old sim racer. He won't take any crap off anyone, and he'll definitely hand out punishments if the guys be a bit too crazy.
Oh, they're going to get the smackdown. It's going to be awesome to see. But also, for those who are wondering what they just saw in the intro, because it's a new intro, that's a bit of a sneak peek of what you're going to get on Wednesday night when we start our truck series, which I'm really, really pumped for.
Yeah, it's straight after tonight, tomorrow night, after the Race of Champions is finished, we get straight into it. Wednesday night, the trucks. Thursday night, Grand Am, then of course the V8 start again the following Monday. So, going to be a busy season 3 coming up.
Yeah, we definitely don't like making life easier for ourselves. We seem to keep adding more and more and more onto this broadcast schedule. But it's good fun. We love doing it. A lot of good team behind us. So it's a lot of fun, and I reckon these trucks are going to be awesome. There's a lot of pump for them already. There's a lot of guys looking at losing some I rating for this one. All right, Brooksy, I might let you give the rundown on the track for this one.
Yeah, mate. Sorry, I'm not as organised as I should be. We got Spa, 21 turns, 6.9 kilometres tonight in the little MX5. I think it's around a 3-minute lap, so it's a fairly long lap. 11 laps all up, so probably around a half hour, just a bit over half hour for race distance. Very long pit lane, kilometre pit lane speed limit. So yeah, it's not somewhere you want to be looking too much of, the pit lane actually.
No, you definitely wouldn't want Mike hitting you with a pit lane penalty for doing something dumb here at Spa because there's not much forgiveness in coming back from it afterwards. But 3 minute lap in these MX5s, definitely not as fast the cars as we're used to seeing running around Spa here, but should be a lot of fun. And it should be a lot of fun for someone who's in the com box with us at the moment, but is actually driving for a change. Jay Kennedy. How are you, Jay?
G'day boys, what's going on up there? It's nice and warm up there. It's a bit cold and foggy out here at the moment.
It looks...
we got the aircon on up here, mate. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's nice. This is where it's living, mate. That actually looks like hell out there. I'm looking on my screen now.
Actually, it's not too bad. These cars have still got the air conditioner in it, so I might need it if it gets a bit hot out here. But good fun combo, this one. It's a really, really fun car on this track. Like, we all think Spa a fast Formula 1 track, but they just messed it up there. So, yeah, good fun car on this track, and it should see some nice close racing with the draft playing a big part. But we've got compulsory pit stops in this one too, so that big long pit lane will come into play at some point during the race.
Now, have you practiced your pit stop yet, Jay?
No.
Are you going to practice
I'm
your
lucky
pit
to
stop,
get.
Jay?
Oh, there's probably not much point because I'll end up crashing back in the pits anyway. So that's my compulsory pit stop.
Okay, that's a good point. I like where you're going with that. I think there's someone else in here with us as well. Is Sandman hiding around somewhere? I haven't heard his voice in a while.
Tucking around here somewhere. How are you, mate?
Hey Sandman, how you feeling for tonight? I haven't seen you on a bit lately. You feel like you're in tune with this?
Always love a good ROC. Unfortunately, real life commitments have gotten in the way and haven't been in the commentary box, and I've actually missed you guys, unfortunately. So, but it's actually nice to be in the car in the MX5 around Spa. This is going to be certainly a lot of fun, and what better cause, mate, for the Glenn McGrath Foundation. It's sensational.
I definitely like the fact that with these Race of Champions, after the last one, that we can actually do something as a community, as a whole community, and all the different little groups get together, and we can make a really good cause out of this. So McGrath Foundation for this one, which is a fantastic one to get behind. And I'm sure when we start heading up Race of Champions 6, we'll be looking for another cause as well.
Yeah, that's right. Glenn McGrath Foundation is a great foundation to support. It's a sad part of life in many aspects, so it touches a lot of people. But any little thing you can do to help, I'm sure it's appreciated, and all the drivers don't mind donating their time for a good event.
No, definitely some big names out there tonight as well. Having a look at the field now, and we've got the likes of some V8s online regulars with Madison Down, Josh Muggleton, and Justin Ruggier out there to prove a point.
Yeah. Josh Muggleton's keeping his fine form going. The V8s online series is 3 seconds quicker than anyone else at the moment out there in the warm-up.
I've got to say, the TTR boys seem to be locked into this track really well. Every time they come out here, Josh Muggleton and Madison Down put on a good showing and seem to be the pace setters for Spa. Oh. So we're about to head into a 20-minute quali session, and if you're just having a look at Josh Muggleton at the moment, and if you also haven't noticed yet, our little surprise for Race of Champions has been happening with Picture in Picture, thanks to our directors Desmond and Sebastian. Actually, we're looking at Picture in Picture at the moment, I do believe.
Yeah, Picture in Picture's up. All the little MX5s barreling out of pit lane there. There's a lot of them out on track. I think 40 odd cars we got tonight.
It's a lot of MX5s. It's definitely a bigger field than what you do get in official races. I think, what's a max field for MX5s? About
11, 12,
11?
About 12.
12 cars, yeah. This is the most MX5s you'll see on a racetrack all at once. But yeah, it's definitely going to be a fun race.
It's going to be very important to team up with someone on these quali laps with the drag. You get down that massive long straight, come up out of a rouge. Got a massive long straight that you really want to get a drag. It's probably give you a couple of attempts, I dare say.
Yeah, well, it's also talking about qualifying. It's going to be really important to get out there and do a quick lap straight off the bat, because doing 3-minute laps, you're not going to have much time with 20 minutes.
Well, no, you count your out lap and then your fast lap. There's a good 6 minutes gone. So you really only got 3 shots at it. That's if you had sort of don't get held up along the way.
I think the secret to this one's going to be just bank a lap and then trying to improve from there. Yeah, so a lot of guys are going to be looking for draft for this one. Josh Monkton, I think that's a bit of a strange move that he's decided to be the first one to storm out of the pits for his fast lap, but good on him. He obviously thinks he's got enough pace to not need the draft.
We got new tyre models with or new tyre carcass. Sorry, it's been released in the new build by Racing. Laps, you've got to really get some warmth into the tyres. Where previously, our guys have been taking it nice and slow and trying to look after the tyres. Now you've got to really work the tyres and get warmth into them to get the best out of them for your flying laps. So it's just a good move by iRacing, I think. That's why you see these fast out laps at the moment, I think.
It definitely is a good move. You used to get balked a little bit by people going around doing slow laps on their out laps, and other people would be trying to do fast laps. So hopefully we won't see too much of that anymore.
We're going to go on board with Muggo. Boy, he's going to start his first flying lap, and in the picture-in-picture window we've got Tony Aldridge. And it looks like Madison down and all the rest of them are with them. They're all the TTR guys working together with this long draft, if you look at the picture-in-picture view.
Yeah, definitely a strong team, old TTR, and know how to get the most out of their cars.
Now I know Nathan Britton's not a part of TTR, but he's latched onto the back, so I'm going to try and get them to pull him around as well.
Well, if you're going to follow someone, it might as well be TTR, because they're probably going to be the fastest out on the track, I reckon, for this race.
Nathan Britton and is that Stevenson, I think it is, side by side through those few corners. Definitely won't be helping their qualifying times.
Jeez, Muggo's really throwing this thing around.
It's a great little car, you can really get into it.
Just see if we can get one of the directors to have a little bit of a look at Justin Ruggier, who's really putting in a solid lap at the moment. I'm going to look at him now at the picture-in-picture. Just watch him throw this around compared to Muggleton as well, to show how close these guys really are in the skill level.
Yeah, we've got Justin Ruggier on picture-in-picture now. He races the MX-5 production car in real life, so he'll know what it's all about. He'll know how to get the most out of it, I hope.
Alright, just watch him. Alright, back to single frame here. We're going to have a look at just Muggo finishing off his lap. Coming into the last back sector now. Solid there. That's a really tricky corner to get through. He's definitely nailed his braking markers there.
I think the fog might be hampering their braking markers a little bit. They've had quite a quick half hour to practice this track. None of them probably would have predicted fog, so I think it may have played up on their braking markers a little. I know some guys generally use shadows on the track and that, whereas obviously with the fog there are no shadows on the track.
Yeah, definitely. I'm sure Muggo would be one of those people that could probably race this track blindfolded. So that's a good little lap there from Muggo for his first lap, 2:55.542.
Madison Downs just gone at 5.49, so going straight to the top. Rob Harley up to second with a 55. Going to change around a bit, I think, this qualifying order.
Yeah. A lot of these guys will just continually try and run out laps and probably won't worry about the fresh tyre thing. The time it takes to actually get back into pits and do an outlap again. Ben Cornett out to P1 right now. 2:54.633, so not much in it.
Our viewers might not be familiar with some of the names tonight, but Ben Cornett represents Australia. He's a pro licence holder. He's one of our better sim racers, you'd say, and good to see he's been made available for this. He doesn't usually race in this time slot, but it's good to see him out on track mixing it with the regulars of Madison Down, Muggo and Ruggier.
Yeah, Simon Black on screen at the moment. A big shout out to Simon as well. He's put a massive effort in organising this event. So big thanks to Simon Black, and can't wait to see what we come up with the next one.
I'm privileged to share the garage with Simon Black and the guys from OSR, and there's been plenty of late nights, I can tell you, organising this event, making sure everyone's got their right cars ready to go, and yeah, can't thank him enough for putting all this together.
Yeah, definitely not. Simon Black seems to come across as a bit of a perfectionist as well, which is good to see. So, who did the work on the fixed setup for this race?
I don't know if I should drop him in it. He might get ridiculed after the race. But Marty Atkins, I believe, did most of the setup work.
Sensational. Look at Sean Kelly right this moment. I'll look to see what kind of lap he's done so far. 2:56.089. Now, again, I'm really quite surprised for their first quick laps how close they actually are, considering this is a 3-minute lap and this is really the first time they've been out in these cars. You can, if you want to put in a donation towards the McGrath Foundation, purely optional, but a great cause, great to get behind, glad that we're involved with it. You can actually head to donate.v8online.com.au to donate, and it'll take you straight to the McGrath page, or you can also head to our Facebook page. There's a donate button on there, the same one we had set up for Race of Champions 4, and do a donation that way. But all donations help, and yeah, get behind it.
Yeah, like I said, it's good, very good cause. Touches a lot of people throughout their lives. All the drivers are donated. They've all paid to race tonight. So, you know, whether you're a spectator or even the spectators, their friends, let your friends know about it. On there and donate. It's all for a good cause.
Yeah, definitely a great cause to get behind. It doesn't matter what kind of cancer it is. I'm sure there's always someone that's been affected by it. It's affected my life recently with a few family members, and I know a lot of other people in this community have been affected by it as well. So great cause to get behind.
I donated a little bit extra, Daniel, just so I could sit up in the commentary box. I don't want to go down there driving in the cold.
Yeah, that's the way. Pay extra for the heating. Let's have a look how slow our co-host here is. Jay Kennedy, 3:01.009. That's not too bad considering he spends most of his time talking and not enough time racing. Oh, Overlays are telling that his best time he's done is at 2:59. So he's still got a bit of time to find there, Jay, but not the slowest. Oh, he's faster than 2:59.188. Let's have a look at Matthew Barron and see if he's put a lap together. 2:55.853 from Matthew Barron. Great lap.
Christian Arwood, he's having to do with a bit of traffic at the moment, but he's always a strong contender in this. I think he's had a couple of seconds in previous ROCs, so he'd be one to watch out for.
Yeah, definitely. Consistency is the key to winning an ROC. So definitely one of those things. If you can keep yourself out of trouble and get some good positions, you can be in a chance to win this one.
We've got Ben Cornett, Madison Down, Marty Atkins, Damien Butler. They're all vying for positions. Was on a fast lap, Ben Cornett, but he's dived to the pits for some reason. Might just be practicing that pit entry.
Simon Black, Damien Butler, and Madison Down all about to put some laps down, I think.
Muggo's been pit by Ruggier. Ruggier's done a 2:55 flat. The 3-minute lap, and there's only half a second covering the top 5 or 6 blokes at the moment. It tells you how close these guys are.
Yeah, definitely. I'm actually just looking on my screen now. I was looking at Madison Down. That looked like he cut the track, but he definitely still seems to be on it. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at our friend Rob Hartley. It's bumped up to 3rd. Bit of a move for Rob Hartley as well, leaving Powerbond behind and moving to direct clutch with Chris Tarrant. So nice little move there from Rob Hartley. Maybe we might see a few better positions from him as well.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's a bad move for him. Direct clutch, always a strong team. Guys, Chris Tarrant, really fun guy to race with, and I'm sure Rob will enjoy himself there.
Yeah, but both of them are jokers. We've spoken to them a fair bit in TS. So definitely a good group there with Chris Tarrant building a couple of comedians around him as well. Tobias is in 14th, is that correct? Good to see Tobias up there, our international driver for this race of champions. How many internationals do we have in here? Is he our only one?
Yeah, he is, yep.
Good to see him making out. Obviously a competitor in our Australian V8 series as well, so good to see him out here for Race of Champions. He's almost become adopted.
Yeah. We do that, don't we? Anyone that's good at sport, we'll just adopt them in the honorary Australians.
Yep, that's it. We'll just chuck the Aussie flag on there. He's right to go. I'm pretty sure we've almost done that with our friend Renz. So we'll take another one.
We do it with every good New Zealander that's half decent, so we may as well do it for everyone else. Speaking of the Kiwis, Scotty McLaughlin, guy that I a lot of racing with on here. He picked up a win today in the real life V8 supercars. I know him and Shane Van Gisbergen wanted to get on this tonight, but real life racing got in the way. But big congrats to him picking up another win.
Fantastic drive by Shane, and it looked like it was a lot of the young bloods out there with Chaz picking up a win as well for DJR. So good job to those boys out there, and I know Scotty Max put a lot of laps into iRacing. Hopefully it's helped. Let's have a look at our man Sandman. A lot of you guys probably have been quite happy with him being gone for a while. Your ears have had a bit of time to rest from his yelling and screaming, but now we've got him behind the wheel of a car, so he's back, I think, for a full season for next season. With it might be a.
I think he misses a few weeks. There's a couple of weeks in the middle of the season he's going to miss due to work, but he's going to be back for most of the season.
Yeah, that's going to be great fun to have him back in the combox. And yeah, I think he's also planning on racing trucks on Wednesday as well. So we'll get to see him out there smashing the trucks around. All right. So Sean Kelly's bringing the LMR train across the track at the moment, working together as a team.
Yeah, Dave Oliver and Don Latham behind.
The LMR driver, I'm surprised it's not out here, is Brad Ryan.
Yeah, you wouldn't think Brad would miss this. He may have had some other commitments he had to do, so I'm sure he would have liked to have been out here.
Yeah, definitely. Brad doesn't like missing out on a lot of things. I've heard him scream like a little girl before, and I'm sure he's doing it right now.
I've just seen Madison Down still on pole position. Only just over 2 minutes to go in this session. So if you're not on your fast lap, you're not going to get the lap in. You've got to be in a 3-minute lap. The guys will be keeping a close eye on it.
Alright, Ben Cornett looks like he's going to get his last fast lap in. At the end of this session, all the drivers are going to leave and join a new session to get ready for the race. So there'll be a little bit of a lapse between that, but it won't be too long. Sadman has put himself in third, so he's doing alright out there. Obviously the TTR help is really helping him with his driving skills, but he's always been a good little peddler.
That's a good time by Sandman. The weeks off, they've done him good. Come back all refreshed.
Just having a look at Ben Cornett as he finishes up his lap. So he's just on his out lap at the moment, and he'll get around just in time. We might be able to watch him do a full hot lap. See if we can get the director to jump on board. Tony Ortridge up to third. Fantastic job by him. So we're going to get a TTR washout doing.
Cornett's managed to get past the line, so he's going to have another lap to hit Madison for P1.
He's going to put everything he's got into this lap. What was it? Second, 2:54, 2:10. Nope, he's going to pull off. That's it. He's done.
Having a look, Matty Barron's just crossing. I'm not sure if Matty Barron made it, but Jay Kennedy's just missed out. Paul Keegan just missed out on getting another lap in. Sorry, yeah, I've got the wrong start-finish line. Used to the other configuration we run, so Matty Barron's missed out on making that for another lap.
PB 2:55.458 puts him into 13th. Who else are we waiting on to finish their laps? Is that Rob Hartley as well coming around to finish off his lap?
Yeah, Rob Hartley's.
Oh, there's been a bit of an incident in front of Rob Hartley there.
Justin had a spun right in front of him, and that would have bought Rob bad on his last flying lap.
Yeah, I think that might have cost him a fair bit of time. Currently sitting in 6th overall. I think they're just trying to pull up a replay now so we can see that incident with Justin.
He just come into those little S's there. He got way too loose. Back end stepped out, and I think he would have quit out of it at that stage. He wouldn't have made it back, but decided to keep going on with the lap, and that's where he balked Rob Hartley. James Stevenson might be finishing up his hot lap.
Jamie Fuchs as well, finishing up his hot lap, currently in 34th. We're just waiting on Craig Sparky and Jamie Fuchs to come across the line, and then we'll get our
James
quality results.
Stevenson. Sorry to butt in there, Daniel. James Stevenson's jumped straight up the third
Whoa!
spot.
That's out of 2:54.388. That's a brilliant time.
They're saving the best to last.
Sure, our man's starting to sweat a little bit as his position gets pipped down a little bit more and more.
Jamie Fuchs moved up to 28th. He got up and gained a few spots there on that last lap.
See where Craig comes. Craig now sitting in 34th overall. 28th, and I think he's also managed to pip Fuchs as well. Fuchs is now in 29. Just see if we can get these quality results up. Go for it, Brooksy. They're all yours.
I haven't got all of them, mate. I'm having some troubles with my overlays. I've got the top 10. I've got Madison down with a 2:53.9 over Ben Cornett, James Stevenson with that late lap up in the third, Tony Altridge and Stephen Clark for the TTR boys. 6th was Michael Fabian, 7th Rob Hartley, 8th was Justin Ruggier, 9th was Josh Muggleton, and 10th Damien Butler. 11th I've got Chris Tarrant, 12th Christian Arwood, 13th Matty Barron, 14th John Latham, 15th Dave Oliver, 16th Marlon McMullen, 17th Sean Kelly, 18th Chris Osborne, 19th Darren Marsh, 20th Tobias, over the page, 21st Matthew Naticote, 22nd Marty Atkins, 23rd Simon Black, the 3 OSR guys all in a row there, 24th for Guy Leach, 25th for Wayne Burke, 26th for Ian Lake, Reece Gardner, 27th Craig Spark in 28th, Jamie Fuchs 29th, Paul Keegan in 30th, 31st Wayne Tooley, 32nd John O'Barry, 33rd Gavin Sadler, 34th our own Jay Kennedy, 35th Nathan Britton, and I believe that's it. Yeah, we.
Now, I think we have 2 of the guys in here back again. How'd your quali go, Jay Kennedy?
Mine was uneventful. I sort of mistimed it and realised the checkered flag was out just as I was about to start my flying lap. So that was a bit of a rookie error, but I guess that when you're a rookie. So, but Sam, man, all I heard was woohoo, yeehaw, and someone got overly excited, and there was a really good time. So I'm guessing that was Sam, man, pulling out an amazing time.
Yeah, Sam, man. How did you go? You a pretty good time there for a while.
Oh, mate, I'm pretty happy with that. Top 5 in qualifying with, you shoot through the order and see some of the names are there. But big thanks to Matty Barron. I got a nice draft for him for most of the lap round there, and that's a huge key around here. I mean, the draft is just massive. I think I picked up 2 seconds just staying behind him for that whole lap. So sensational. I'm over the moon. But I said to Jay when that session was on, I said I was going to have at least one shining star moment throughout the 2 nights, and I've used it up in the first session.
Yep, all your star power is now gone.
It's gone.
Enjoy the wall. But I'm pretty sure once Matty Barron turns 18, you're going to have to send him a beer for helping you out.
I think so. That was sensational. We just hooked up and off we went. And think I stole I stole the draft from our very own Reece Garner there, so he's probably going to have a word or two to say to me.
Yeah, he gets vicious, mate. He gets really vicious.
He does too.
He'll put the throw down. So be prepared. Be prepared.
Bring it on.
But yeah, good to see. Good to see Reece out there giving it a crack as well. I know he's always excited for Race of Champions. So we should probably actually try and get him down here.
I'm going to block my ears.
I'll go and try.
He's just said that he doesn't drink beer as well, Daniel. So there's no good to getting him a beer when he turns 18. He won't drink it anyway.
We'll have to get him.
He's
over.
18. He hasn't turned 18 yet. He hasn't tried beer yet because that would be illegal. How does he know he doesn't like it? Hang on, I'll go and get Reece and I'll be back.
I might. Have you got any word yet, Sam? And it could be a reverse grid this race.
Oh, mate, that's exactly what I said to Mr. Kennedy as soon as the session had finished. I said, "What's the bet? It's a reverse grid or something, and I don't get to enjoy starting from fifth."
I could put Jay off near pole.
Yeah, damn you, Jay.
Now we all know what happened the last time in a Race of Champions that happened.
I'm not a
we
man
all know
that
how
likes
well
to
that
start...
ended. The biggest controversy ever.
Shush, Jay. Shush. I'm not here to start fights or anything. I don't want to start wars between people, but I'm pretty sure, Reece, that Sandman just admitted to stealing your draft. Anything
what
you'd
was
like
up
to
with
say
that,
to Sandman?
Jeez.
You're too slow through a rouge, mate. I picked up 4/10 on you blokes.
You came from absolutely nowhere. I was trying to follow Squiz, and then there you are in the rearview mirror, and I think, what the heck?
Oh, mate. What can I say when you got friends like us who need enemies?
I was about to say, if anyone thought that we were all friendly in this commentary box, they've just learnt now that we're far from. We might talk while the races are when we're broadcasting, but after it, we all leave and go and sit in the corner with ourselves. That's about it.
I mean, we're all just a bunch of divas in here. Just like to cause arguments and stuff between each other. As soon as the cameras come on, we're
whenever Sandman and myself are in the broadcast together, I'm just going to be making passive-aggressive comments at him all next V8 season. That's how I roll.
That's it, Reece. Do the sly one, yeah.
I think we're starting a war up here tonight, Daniel.
I thought
I didn't do anything.
Nice.
I just put two people in the same room and saw what happened.
Typical drivers. Can't put drivers in the same room together.
Just jerks, like, serious.
Hey, what a teammate's for. He helped out another fellow V8 online commentator to moving up the order. So it was very
not
nice
intentionally, but yeah.
I'd expect him to take you out for this race there, man.
Yeah,
Not
he's got a
putting it out
target
there.
on the back of his car.
Yeah, sensational race.
You're going to see action.
Oh, sensational. Here we go. I'm gonna see
It's
some,
on.
this is what I like. Alright. Just in session now. You guys all ready for this?
Oh, just tell me
Hopefully.
it's not reverse grid. Just tell me that.
I think it's a reverse grid, Sam, man, just to make you feel good. No, I don't know. I don't know.
It'd be nice to at least start in fifth. I won't probably stay there for very long, but it'd be nice to start there.
I've got all the confidence in you, Sam, and you'll be fine, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Of course, we got compulsory pit stops in this race. Should add to the spectacle a little bit. Don't know what any of the guys' pit strategies are, so we'll be learning it as we go along.
Yeah, it's interesting. I wonder, does anyone actually know how long a pit stop takes in an MX-5 around here?
Yeah, I just tested one there. We need about between 8 and 12 litres in the stop. We've sort of calculated. It takes about 20 seconds. So it's not a very good pit stop. I think they have to get the jerry can out and hopefully they get the Coke bottle cut the right angle to actually pour it in properly. So yeah, it's going to be a long time to wait in the pits for about 5 litres of fuel.
Surely you don't need to pit stop for these things at all. You could probably just carry around a Coke bottle filled with fuel and just jump out, chuck it in the side and get going again. Just put you'd
chuck
be
it
used
in,
to like...
park it in Eau Rouge and off you go again.
These cars are pretty much the same way you deal with donkeys, Jay. Instead of putting the carrot, you just put a little rag of fuel in front of it and off it goes.
Just remember,
Jay,
mate, I'm hearing numbers tonight too, Daniel. Sorry, Brooksy, I'm hearing numbers. I've got Sandman and of course Hilly as well now. Half the commentary team's now Victorian, so you better watch out.
Oh yeah, Thanks for watching, Hilly, you dirty Mexican. Hopefully you're enjoying a burrito and some tequila on this broadcast.
See, it's
Oh,
all
oh,
love.
my.
It's all love here at V8's Online.
Yeah. Oh, it's all up. I'm feeling really
We're
insecure
happy
now. I'm
family,
getting
we really
surrounded
are.
by Mexicans. They're starting to take our jobs. This is ridiculous.
It's an invasion.
Oh, I know. It's just disgraceful. This is disgraceful. We're starting. This is wrong, Brooksy. We work hard to get where we are, and now we just got Mexicans coming in, cheaper labour and all that stuff. Cheers, mate.
He almost feels
Yeah.
violated by the sounds of it.
Sometimes we even have trouble understanding them when they're talking their Spanish or whatever it is they speak.
Yeah, they got their own lingo.
Espanol. Yeah, I know. Just ridiculous.
Eh?
All right. So again, just to really push the point, if you want to donate to the McGrath Foundation, you can do it through donate.v8sonline.com.au. Mitchell McLeod actually did something for a change and got the donate page up for us. Thanks, Mitch. And we've also, you can go on our Facebook page. There's a donate button up there, same one we had for ROC4. You can donate that way as well. It goes to a good cause. The smallest amount counts. So if you've got a spare $2, chuck $2 on it. But definitely get behind it. Great cause.
Yeah, like we keep plugging, it's a really good cause. At the moment, it's up to around $680, $700. We'd like to see that increase a little bit, so get on board.
Yeah, nice little pot sitting there at the moment, and like we said, it all counts. So if it's only $2 you can afford, go, Jay.
And of course, tax time as well. Don't forget it's tax deductible, so
Oh, that's right.
do it.
Yeah,
Don't get it back on your tax next year.
that's right. Oh, it's getting close to find out what the grid is. So what are we betting on? You think he's going to be sensible for this one, or do you think we're going to get something ridiculous?
No, my
Either
luck,
way,
it'll be
if-
ridiculous.
Oh, well, I'm hoping it's a normal grid and I can avoid all the carnage through our ruse for the first time and find myself getting the top 20. Whether it happens or not, it's another story, but
I don't think anyone's going to put money on that bet that you'll be in the top 20, Jay.
oh no. I
Got
can
the
tell
word
you
through,
now, that
Jay.
better
It's,
be a...
I've got the word through. It's a standard grid, no reverse grid. So Sandman keeps his 5th spot, and you get to watch everything that happens in front, Jay.
Definitely. Now, Jay, I should put a little bit of a... You've got a H pattern. You should be H pattern this one, shouldn't you? Clutch and all.
Well, I've actually lost my Allen key, so there
Jeez.
you go, Daniel.
I thought you Mexicans were inventive and stuff with making stuff like that. It's alright. It's alright, that'll do. Do you need me to
just
send
hear
you?
him
I
from
can't even get an
the-
Allen key down here. Do you have a Bunnings? Go to Bunnings!
I'm just
Bunnings
hearing
proudly
from race
supporting Vans
control that
Online.
there's going to be points, penalties and advantages as well. So if you get black flag, you lose 10 points. And if you have a clean race, no penalties, you get a 10-point advantage, or 10-point bonus. So people will
Definitely.
be trying to keep it as clean as they can to get 10 bonus points.
That's the way to do it.
You think it's
reward
gonna happen?
clean racing. No.
No, no hope. Not at Spa. Race the champion.
Race
Look
of
at-
champions.
There's a lot of egos out there, and a lot that are easily hurt. I.e. Reese Gardner, Sandman. So there is not going to be much clean racing out there. Believe you me.
I don't think any car will come back with a straight panel on it. That's my prediction.
Oh, mine will, but that'll be after I've repaired it twice.
Oh no! I just noticed John O'Barry's name come up. Who let him race? Did anyone not watch State of Origin and saw how awful this guy was? Is this like Race of Champions and a few retards or something?
I'm sure he'll do his best, Neil.
Yeah. That's what I'm worried about.
Drivers are trying to discuss at the moment the strategies, what they're going to be doing.
There's a few guys pulling out. You need 48 litres at the stop to try and get the the big long pit stop happening. So that'll be interesting to see how many people fall for that one.
I'm just having a look at my mate John O'Barry at the moment, not keeping it on the track.
What is it with the really long pit lane and the stop? How long would you think it is, Jay? Sandman?
Oh, I don't know what the time is. It feels like forever.
I was going to say it'd feel like nearly a whole lap, 3 minutes.
It's
Not sure if
a
it
long
is that
enough
long,
pit
but-
lane just driving around. And the thing you got to be careful of too, there's no speed limiter in this car, so it's really easy to go over your speed.
What is the speed limit down by?
60k.
60k an hour.
Ouch. I think we're about to start gridding up.
Got the starting grid up on screen. Madison Down, Ben Cornett, James Stevenson, Tony Ortridge, Stephen Clark, Michael Fabian, Rob Hartley, Justin Rigger, Josh Muggleton and Damien Butler's your top 10. Go over the page and there's Chris Tarrant, Christian Elwood, Matty Barron, John Latham, Dave Oliver, Marlon McMullen, Sean Kelly, Chris Osborne, Darren Marsh and Tobias Journey rounds out the top 20. They're just gridding up now. Going to be quite a sight watching 40 odd MX5s do this first lap, I think, Daniel.
It's definitely going to be fun to watch all these guys get off the line.
We've got some cars rolling. They're not used to these starts, so we've got some cars already rolling. Maybe penalised with jump starts.
Nice start there from Madison Down. All of these guys would be pretty used to this car and getting some starts off the line. Really clean up a Rouge there. Ben Cornett sitting in the draft right behind Madison.
All got up for a Rouge first.
James Stephen, Tony Orchard as well. Getting in that draft.
Got the picture up
Ben
the back of the pack there for you just want to see what's going on up the back.
Ben Cornett looks like he's got a really good run here. He's in front of Madison now. Just brakes heavy. Ben Cornett takes the lead. And Tony Ortridge about to lose it to Tony.
The man Sandman's holding the inside. The Ortridge here, he's going to have the inside run.
That's the way you get it done. Oh! Sandman thinking best of it. It looks like he's about to lose position here. It's adjusted with a breakthrough. Justin got a run here on the Sandman. Sandman's got the inside line, but I think Justin's definitely got track position.
Justin's held it around the outside. I'm hearing, there's a huge accident at the back of the field. Matt Nefficote, Wayne Burke, there's cars going everywhere.
Geez,
There's cars cruising.
That is absolute mayhem.
Oh, there's too many to pick who's in that. There was about 20 cars involved in that then.
And I'm happy to say that Jay Kennedy did not cause one of those. Oh, there's more action going on up the front between John Latham.
Got the replay up in the picture in the other window there of the big crash. Yeah, it looks like it was I can't pick who it was in the fog, but they've come out of the fog and there's a car stopped on the track and that's just all plowed into each other. It's one of the fastest corners you'll have on iRacing too, and not many of them can do much about that.
Yeah, there's a bit more chaos just after that as well between Sean Kelly and John Latham. Madison Down now has made the move back to get the lead. Ben Cornett.
Accident's broken up the field sort of into two halves now.
Tony Ortridge and James Stevenson still battling. Tony Ortridge taking a nice apex there, gets a good run.
Really important to get a good run out of that last corner. You keep that momentum all the way up through Rouge, all the way up to the turn 3.
James Stevenson made a really smart move there in that corner. Went out a little bit wide, knowing that he'd get a better run coming up to Rouge to get back around.
And of course, Ulrich now is in the draft, so
and Justin
get it back here. It's
sitting right there as well. Oh, look at Sandman. Can we have a quick look at Sandman? He's right. He's pushing Josh Muggleton along.
oh, bump draft in NASCAR style.
Good guys now getting there.
Got a lot of guys been in for repairs from that accident, but I think it's not in the compulsory pit stop window, so they may have to make another stop. It's going to send them a long way down.
Definitely. Some picture up coming up with the guys in the pits. Definitely a bit of pain if you got to come in and then you got to come in and do your other pit stop. It's one of those things. It's such a long lap to do, especially if your car's damaged. So you don't want to keep it out there, but you know it's definitely heartbreaking, especially at the start of a race.
Yeah, guys we've got in there is Matt Neficote, Christopher Osborne, Christian Arwood.
Justin Rogier,
Damien
sorry,
Butler.
just a little bit further. Justin's going to make a move. Oh, looks like he scrubbed his tyres a bit on Tony Ortridge. Having a look at Justin now. He's definitely got the speed. He scrubbed his tyres a bit further back there, but he's sticking with him. And Josh Muggleton's coming into this battle to have a bit of a play as well. Having a look back as we have a look at Josh Muggleton and Stephen Sandman Clark. Just sitting there watching, seeing what's happening. Ben Cornett and Madison down a bit further up. Ben Cornett's got a good run here. He's going to get the job done.
These guys are going to duel it out the whole 11 laps, I think, with his draft. The car gives off.
Yeah, definitely. You can see him just start slowing down straight away as soon as he loses that draft. Madison down and taking the position back. Ben Cornett, a really clean run into those corners, taking as wide as he can to make sure he gets a good run. James Stevenson joining along, Tony Ortridge, Justin and Josh Muggleton. This will be interesting. Whoa! Josh Muggleton pulling out wide.
Got the picture of Simon Black, Marty Atkins, all those guys having a battle. It's the big accident sort of broke the field up. This is the second battle group going on.
Muggo and Ruggie are going for it. Let's have a look at these leaders.
Word through from...
Sorry, I was just going to say, if we can have a quick look at these leaders, as James Stevenson, Ben Cornett and Madison Down battle it out for position. But James Stevenson giving Ben a bit of a push to get around Madison. Oh, Ben Cornett a bit too hot into that corner. Oh, he spun all the way around. All that work.
Everyone's managed to miss him.
He's held a bit too much speed trying to get around Madison there.
Coming out with no one around him.
James Stevenson and Tony Ortridge. That's definitely not what you want to be. You don't want to lose that draft. You need to be really working with someone to stay with these top guys. Just going to pull up a picture of Pierre Ragway. Yeah, Madison Down now.
Madison Down's got a little bit of a gap from that incident with Ben Cornett, so maybe he can break the draft with the James Stevenson behind.
That's what he needs to do. If he can break this draft, it'll put him in a stronger position.
I can't find it. I can hear cars banging into each other out there.
Yeah. So Josh Muggleton managed to get around Justin as well as that battle was going on. Michael Fabian and Sandman battling it out a bit further back, with Rob Hartley just there as well. Fabian and Sandman going for it. Michael Fabian, a really good run here down this straight.
Sandman's got the inside line for this fast left coming up.
He's definitely in the position he wants to be. He's done that well. Oh, Rob Hartley taking advantage here. Using that draft with Sandman.
Just to clarify a few things on the start of this race, we've got Sandman, sorry, but in Sandman's going into the pits. James Stevenson's in the pit.
So we're just having
live pictures in the picture-in-picture on the pit lane for you guys.
So James Stevenson in.
Still got the stopwatch out to see how long these pit stops are going to take.
Definitely. Josh Muggleton in second. Tony Ortridge third.
Got Ian Lake and Marlon McMullen pit lane.
8 laps to go, which is still a fairly long race distance.
Got
think 8
Simon
laps
Black
to go.
in pit lane. Guy Leach, Craig Spark, Marty Atkins. Tobias. There's a whole heap of them in pit lane now.
Justin Ruggier giving Tony Ortridge a bit of grief. Josh Muggleton starting to toe into Madison down here.
I was just going to try and clean up some of the incidents that happened earlier on. I believe Christopher Osborne's incident, he may have caused that real big accident on the second lap there. It was deemed a racing incident, so he's in the clear for that. But car 36 will receive a penalty after this race for whatever incident they caused.
So
it is Christopher Osborne.
Yeah, Christopher Osborne, a penalty for that race. So race control being fairly deliberate there on what they do, not really stuffing around about it and putting the penalties down, which is good to see. Keeps the racing clean and fair. Justin around Orchardge now, so he'll have Josh Muggleton and Madison in his side. He's got a bit of a gap between him and Muggleton and Madison, but he knows what he needs to get done. Tony Orchardge though, bit of speed here, using the draft.
Like a Monday night all over again, it's the same three out the front again.
Yeah, these guys are vicious. But definitely this is almost like TTR's home track. They always seem to come out here and dominate, so Justin will want to be taking it to him. Hartley and Fabian now. Whoa, it looks like Hartley's gone a bit wide there. Easy enough to do. He's going to make it a pit stop now. Back onto Madison and Josh Muggleton now.
Oh, Muggo's really caught up to Madison, hasn't he?
Yeah, really using the draft here. I'm surprised, I suppose they're teammates, but I'm surprised Madison didn't decide to come in on that lap and get it done just so Muggo couldn't use the draft to his advantage.
Even though they're teammates, I'm sure they both want to beat each other. The first thing you want to do is beat your teammate and
when your teammate's Madison down,
lately.
you really want to beat him.
Yeah.
Tony Ortridge and Justin still shuffling here for position.
Yeah, Justin can't break that draft yet, and Tony might even get this position back before the end of this straight.
Matty Barron sitting in 6th at the moment.
Muggo's gone to the inside of Madison.
Oh, Muggo. Nice move up the...
Muggo had the move done before the corner.
Definitely had the speed.
Ruggy's managed to hold off Orchridge. But as they keep Dyson, it's bringing Fabian up to him.
Yeah, that's the problem with battling. You're going to lose speed as well, and the guys behind are going to start catching up. Madison looking pacey down here. Muggo slowing him up a little bit, it looks like.
Pit stops just seem to have broken the field up a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be interesting when these top guys decide to pit stop. Let's have a look and see how far back the closest pit stop is. I think it's Sandman is the fastest guy who's done his first pit stop. Oh, like I'm getting a bit of a boost there from Madison. Trying to get Justin away from them as quick as possible, so he can't get advantage of this draft. I'm going to picture and pitch now.
There's a couple of battles happening back with the guys that have already pitted. There's a good battle back with 21st, 22nd, and Matt Nefficote and Dave Oliver. Dave Kennedy is involved in it.
Now, looks like oh, another big push there for Muggo. See if these guys are going to pit in. Yep, they're both in now. Madison Down and Josh Muggleton. I'll just see if we get picture in picture. We're going to have a look at Rob Hartley and Sandman, as these guys would be the closest guys that have pitted. See where they come out in comparison to Madison Down and Josh Muggleton.
All those top guys pitted, Justin, Tony Orkridge, Michael Fabian, as well as Madison and Muggo, all running the same strategy.
Matthew Barron in as well. This is where it's going to get interesting. Ben Cornett still yet to pit. He's going to stay out. Obviously trying to make up as much time as he can from his little spin.
Yep, he'll assume the race lead.
Darren Marsh looks like he's staying out as well. Ian Lake. John O'Barry staying out as well.
I think our director may have up Rob Hartley and Stephen Clark having a battle. Sandman, these are the first guys that have pitted, so keep an eye on them. They're coming up into the last chicane.
Definitely see what kind of advantage they've got compared to the guys who are pitting in a little bit later. Sandman making a move
by
now.
Side.
Sandman looked like
he's holding themselves up a little bit.
Sandman looked like he backed off a bit there coming out of that corner to make sure he didn't do any damage there to Rob Hartley.
He might be worried about some penalties.
Yeah. Josh Muggleton out of the pits down. Madison Down only just moving. Josh Muggleton must have the fastest pit crew in the world. He always seems to dominate these pit stops. There's something dodgy going on there. He's obviously paying bribes to iRacing.
Everyone's filling up with the jerry can, but he's got a fuel pump.
Oh. Yeah, these guys definitely made good advantage here between them and Sandman. See where the other guys come out.
Coming out with Matty Barron.
Oh,
Justin Brugger weaving all over the track trying to break the draft.
Jamie Fuchs as well.
Oh, it's Jamie Fuchs.
got a lap car in front of him. Justin been trying to get around him quickly. Sandman and Rob Hartley still battling back here. These guys having a good little battle. Ben Cornett staying out in the lead at the moment, but I think they're still waiting for him to pit.
Guy Leach and Marty Atkins having a good battle back in 17th and 18th spot.
Yeah, fantastic. I think Ben Cornett's just put up a comment asking if tyres are mandatory. So he'll be looking to try and make as much time as he can in this pit stop as he pulls in now. So there are still some, you can't get it to be 100% live our picture in picture, but it's very, very close. But there's just a slight little delay on that one. So just trying to keep all the action going as quick as we can. But yeah, you will notice just a slight delay on the live picture that's come through on picture in picture.
James
Oh,
Stevens Sandman and Rob Hartley. The Sandman went a little bit wide and pretty much rejoined the track with his battle group, and yeah, had a little slight come together there.
Something I can see the race director having a talk now. I wonder if that's
he
just giving.
Explained tyres are not mandatory. You don't have to take tyres.
So Ben Cornett would be just getting a bit of fuel and back out again. So Matthew Barron is also involved in this battle pack. Look at this. Going to bring don't worry about Jamie Brooks back there, but Matthew Barron is going to get a good run here on Sammy. He's got the outside line, which is good for this corner. That's what you wanted. Alright, he's little run there from Matthew Barron. Is a bit further up. James Stevenson and Rob Hartley having a healthy battle.
James Stevenson's got a great run on Rob Hartley here. If he can just hold behind till the top of the hill, he'll get the
Ben Cornett coming out now as well. So he'll be looking to make some time now coming out of pits.
Unfortunately, John Lapham's dropped from the service, so he's out of the race now.
Madison and Muggleton still going for it. Madison right behind Muggleton now. Good little battle.
That up. It was only a lap ago. There was a good 2-second gap between them, but Madison's been able to bridge that gap.
Now I'm just having a quick look at Jay Kennedy here, all by himself. I don't think he's got anyone around him. Now, Brooks, if you could just give me 2 seconds, I might go and see if I can still Jay to have a bit of a chat to us for a sec.
You're right. We're having a look at Sandman, Rob Hartley at the moment. His battle's really heating up. They're not giving each other an inch. There's a bit of bumping and grinding going on between them, but all good. Fair racing so far.
Look who I got. I got Jay Kennedy on the line.
Jay, how's it going out there, mate?
Hey, boys. I'm having a blast. This is good fun, and stayed out of trouble too, which is surprisingly.
Yeah, I was quite
comment.
Yeah, I actually was like, wow, Jay didn't actually start that one.
That was a big accident. Talk us through that first lap crash. What did you see? Just a whole heap of cars in the smoke.
I saw there was a bit of an incident between John O'Barry and I think Wayne Tolley. Right ahead of me. I just missed that, and come around the next corner and there's one car facing the wrong direction. I think that was Reece Gardner. And then up ahead of that there was just cars everywhere off. And then I had to brake to actually allow guys back onto the track, and then ahead of me again I think teammates collided with John Latham and John Kelly, so I'm sure that team will be having a bit of a interesting debrief after it. And Lakey right behind me.
Some people there, Jay, that look like they want to come through.
I'm going to have to do it in the draft, I guess, because I'm not going to be able to hold them up now they're too close. But this has been a lot of fun. I've had a little bit of a good battle with Tobias before the pit stops, and we sort of pitted together. And now this battle I'm having now been fun for the little bit that it's just started.
No, you're doing really well. You're up in position 22 at the moment.
So got a couple of positions to go to make that top 20, mate.
Yeah, I know. Oh. Like that there. That was a tight squeeze there.
You're doing well. Did you breathe in there?
You suck it in, mate. You'll be alright.
Gotta remember to. Whoa!
Jay! Oh!
Held it.
Oh, well done.
Real on the AstroTurf. That locked it up.
Well,
the guys
like
Chris Osborne and Craig Spark doing their compulsory. Have you done your compulsory?
You're going to end up in the wall, I think, Jay.
Yeah.
Let you go, buddy.
No, make him
I
hit a
haven't done
wall.
my compulsory, Daniel.
Oh, good. Hit a wall.
No.
Alright.
Back up the front. We've got Muggo back still in the lead, holding off Madison.
Oh, look at this battle. I'm sorry to the Sandman, Matty Barron battle with Rob Hartley and James Stevenson. Yeah, how close these four guys are. Matty Barron just seems to be sitting back there waiting for something to happen.
Yeah, it's not a bad option. pretty much guaranteed something will happen by the end of this race.
Justin Ruggier sitting in third place. Still got a bit of distance between him and the two leaders at the moment, with Josh Muggleton and Madison down.
Yeah, he's well and truly out of their draft. The problem Justin's got is Tony Orkridge and Michael Fabian. They still will be getting a bit of a draft off him, so he's got to keep an eye on his mirrors.
Yeah, definitely. I think this is going to be about points for him, so he's not going to want to go down any further than what he is at the moment. I'm going to say Ben Cornett looks like he's coming up on this battle pack that's happening at the front at the moment. So between
Jamie Brooks is a lap down, catching up to him because they're holding on each other up so much.
Yeah, Ben Cornett would actually be loving this. He'll try and make the most out of it because he'll be looking for points as well. Probably knows he's not going to be able to make it into the top three, but there's a good jump if he can get around all four of those cars. Sandman leading this little battle pack here. Rob Hartley has a bit of a look around.
That was good under the brakes there by Sandman.
Definitely. Fucking Rob Hartley, and the problem with that is now Matthew Barrett's going to get a run. Definitely took the most out of that. So he might be able to get Sandman before this corner as well. Got under brakes. Goes out wide. Sandman takes that corner really quite nicely, but Matty Barron looks like he's going to get a run up into Eau Rouge.
Matty Barron's definitely got the racing line here. Sandman slots in behind.
That's the way to do it. Sandman will be making the most of him up Eau Rouge here and down this straight.
I'd say it's a smart bit of driving though, because Sandman will get this position back for the draft.
Yeah, it won't be too long, he'll be able to get him straight. Almost at the start of this straight. Matty Barron will tuck in right behind him, I would say. Rob Hartley now, using Sandman there to his advantage. Barron goes out wide. Smart driving there. Can have the inside line.
Yeah, Matty Barron's got it. Matty Barron's got in front of Hartley.
Good drive there by Matty Barron.
And Ben Cornett is right on these guys now.
Yeah, this is where it's good.
But Tony Orkridge, he's caught up to Justin Ruggier, so I was mentioning before, still in the draft. Tony Orkridge and Michael Fabian are both caught up to Justin.
Definitely a nice little battle pack here. See if we can get picture-in-picture. Keep an eye on the Sandman battle. And, we'll have a look at the Michael Fabian, Tony Orkridge and Justin battle. And what actually... Yeah, well, while this is all going on, we've got Muggo and Madison going toe-for-toe still. Up front for first and second.
They got nearly a 10-second lead back to third spots. Not a bad drive by those two.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking at Madison now. He's given Josh Muggleton a bit of a push just to, I'd say, just to keep that distance.
Yeah, they might be pushing each other around the track when they can obviously build a gap to the rest of the field, and they might just get out on the last lap.
Justin just lost the position then to Tony Orkridge.
Makes it a TTR 1, 2, 3 at the moment.
And Justin. Oh, Ruggie's got a good run here. Justin won't have that. Oh, look at that. Michael Fabian going to go 3 wide here. Not giving him much room. Oh, Ben Cornett's also taken off. He's gotten around Sandman and Matty Barron.
Yeah, he's made his way through the pack of those guys. What it did do is James Stevenson dropped off the back a little bit.
Yeah, James Stevenson looked like he was starting to lose pace a little bit there, and Ben Cornett's obviously not really got involved in the battle, just took advantage of them being slow because of it and gotten around him nice and quick.
Guy Leach and Marty Atkins are continuing their race-long battle.
Oh, here we go. These guys are going to go 3 wide. Oh, look at these guys go. Tony Autridge, worst for wear out of that.
Ruggy's got the inside line.
Secures his position, comes across. Gives Michael Fabian enough room,
He just took enough speed out of Fabian at the apex there to stop the over and under.
Oh, Justin looks like he's struggling a little bit there with tyres. Went out of that corner a bit sideways.
Yeah, well, that's another thing, Daniel. We don't know who took tyres and who didn't at the pit stop.
Yeah.
Been going a while now this race.
Yeah, Justin looks like his tyres are just starting to come off a little bit now. He's feeling the pressure.
Definitely thrown up some good racing this combination, MX5 around Spa.
Yeah, definitely has. Just looking at some of these lap times, Madison Down out in the lead at the moment. No, he's not in the lead. He's behind Josh Muggleton. Sandman and Rob Hartley still going strong. Nice little battle there. It's like Matty Barron's broken away from their battle as well. Trying to stay with Ben Cornett.
He's tried to tag on with Ben Cornett.
And so our picture-in-picture keeps an eye on Madison Down and Josh Muggleton.
Making their way past the lap car there of Wayne Dooley.
Another teammate. Whoa! Justin and Fabian. Not strong. Justin defending his position there quite nicely. Tony Autridge tagging onto the back of Michael Fabian. Strong drive here from Justin.
We got from race control, Ian Lake is under investigation for unsportsmanship driving.
Oh, I wonder what that's all about. We're on our last lap now. Jeez, this has actually felt a lot longer than 11 laps because it's such a long lap, but it's been great racing. A lot of switching around. Josh Muggleton and Madison Down are probably going to go out guns blazing here between the both of them. I think Ian's got excessive use of runoff areas. Is that right for the unsportsmanship?
That would be right. There's plenty of space around here, runoff areas. Can gain time by running through them, not sticking to the track. So race control's picked up on that, and it'll be dealt with accordingly.
Yeah, it shows how strict race control is here.
Madison's managed to get past Muggo.
Definitely has, but Muggleton is probably being a little bit smart about this because coming onto these back straights here at Spa, definitely he'll get a good run. Although I'm sure that last corner is where we're going to see who's going to win or lose this race. As Justin has actually managed to pull away a little bit here from Michael Fabian and Tony Autridge. And Ben Cornett and Matthew Barron as well. Nice little battle packs going on. This is the one we're watching right now. Josh Muggleton and Madison Down. Madison a bit of a push along.
Yeah, I want to... They know, these two guys know each other very well, how they drive. I wonder if Muggo's thinking already got his spot picked out where he's going to try and get this done.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think Madison's...
Oh, he's going around the outside now.
That's the way. He's got it on the back straight here.
Madison can hold the outside.
He's going to hold this.
If he holds it around here, he's going to have the inside line for this last chicane.
Not giving Madison... It's not giving him a lot of room. Definitely is a brilliant little move.
Oh, Madison is super deep on the brakes.
Madison's going to have the inside here. So
Muggo's got that, is he?
Left him a lot of room there, but he's definitely got out of that nice and clean with enough gap.
Marco can hit this last apex. Madison's going to have a look, just show him down the inside. Oh, Marco's he's out of fuel.
Marco's running out of fuel.
fuel.
I'm
He did
surprised
have a
Madison.
short pit stop.
Oh no!
Was it, or was it a miss of gear?
I don't know if he's run out of fuel, missed the gear, or just gotten the wrong start-finish line. He's struggling here. He's only just going to make it across. Madison down with the win here at Spa. Josh Muggleton. So a first and second for TTR. Muggo didn't look like he was going to quite make it there. Have a look at Justin now. Justin managed to hold off for third to make sure that it isn't a complete TTR washout. Michael Fabian for fourth. Tony Ortridge fifth. Ben Cornett coming back up to sixth. Good showing there from Ben Cornett. Definitely could have been up there for first and second with his pace. Matty Barron in seventh. Rob Hartley eighth. Sam Ann in ninth. Is that Marlon 10th? Good run there.
Marlon, Darren Marsh, we barely spoke of them. They just went about their business and picked up a couple of good results in 9th and 10th.
Looking at a couple of those guys between 10th and 20th, they definitely did manage to keep out of trouble. Darren Marsh 11th, Simon Black 12th, James Stevenson 13th, Marty Atkins 14th, Guy Leach 15th, Tobias, our international 16th, Dave Oliver 17th. Kennedy's actually managed to make it. Ian Lake 18th, Nathan Britton 19th, Paul Keegan in 20th. Sean Kelly 21st, John O'Barry 22nd, Jay Kennedy, you couldn't even beat Jono, mate, 23rd. Gavin Sadler has made it across the line for 24th. Christopher Osborne coming across now for 25th. Reece Gardner, there's something crazy going up the back here between him and Matt Nethercote. We'll see which one gets the position here. Matt Nethercote just gets it. Nice little battle there between these guys. So Matt Nethercote for 26, Reece Gardner 27, Christian Elwood in 28. Getting the rest of the race results up on screen now.
That was a good race. There was plenty of battles going on.
Definitely, MX5 makes for good racing around here. 11 laps is definitely a long time to be doing around here. Madison down, Josh Muggleton, obviously working together there for a while just to make sure that they got out front and just kind of blitzed the pack. Ben Cornett, definitely some unfortunate circumstances there that led to him doing a bit of a spin, but he come back strong into 6th.
Yep.
Matty Barron, fantastic result from him as well. Who do you reckon was the best driver out there?
Oh, well, obviously Madison, he finished first, but we come to expect that from Madison. But a couple of notable mentions. Matty Barron in 7th, super drive. Mullen in 10th in a field of this calibre is not a bad effort.
Yeah, definitely some big names up there, and a lot of guys that would have big grins on their faces from seeing who they've actually managed to beat.
Our very own Sandman in on spot. How did you find that, Sandman?
Mate, that was awesome fun. Obviously, the draft is a massive role here at Spa with the MX5s, but I'm not going to put any excuses out there. I drove as best as I could and got in some really great battles and had some great racing, so I'm thrilled.
Looked like a really good battle you were in there with Rob Hartley and Matty Barron and that for a while.
Yeah, it was a good tussle, actually. I think the biggest thing for Rob and myself is that we got busy battling with ourselves and we let Matty Barron and that just run away from us. And unfortunately, like I said, once you miss out on that draft, you sort of, you can kiss those laps goodbye. They're hard to sort of make up. But great race, and hats off to Hartley. It was really good fun. It was nice side-by-side racing there, and it might bring on the next one. I can't wait.
Yeah, definitely all getting pumped up for race 2. It's not the end of it yet for tonight, so we've got another one. As exciting as that was, it's going to be great to see what's going to happen in the second race. Who else have we got in the comp box with us? Is that Jay Kennedy?
Hey, boys.
Hey, Jay, how'd you find it, mate?
Oh, I'm sweating up a storm, mate. That was good fun. That's probably the most enjoyable race I've had for a long time, and probably one of the best races I've seen in Race of Champions. So that was good fun.
We're just going to have a short break before race 2, which I think is the late model at Barber, if I'm not mistaken, which
Correct.
should be a good race.
Yep, correct.
Okay, I've stolen some other people to have a bit of a chat. Reese Gardner, how'd you find that, mate?
Horrible.
Oh, you had a good little battle there at the end.
Oh yeah. The battle with Matt Nethercutt was heaps of fun, but me getting there in the first place wasn't exactly a highlight.
Talk us through a little bit of your race. What happened?
I screwed up.
Well, that's definitely that's no good. And one of the good drivers out there, Matty Barron. Good job, Squizzer.
I wasn't too bad. I think that's one of my best finishes in a rock race, so I'll be trying to improve on that in the next 3.
Oh,
Yes.
well done, mate. It's top 10s. Consistency wins rocks. Everyone knows that, and that's a perfect start.
All right, guys, that's it for race 1. We'll be back shortly for race 2, so I won't go through and thank all the sponsors yet. But yeah, make sure stay tuned because we'll be coming live real soon for race 2.